This is going to be a very uncomfortable video to make. My name is Charlie, I'm 31 years old, and I have no job. And honestly, it's terrifying. Sometimes I just sit in my house, paralyzed by stress, not sure how I'm gonna make it out of this situation. But lately, I've been trying to be more optimistic. I've been looking at this as an opportunity to start over. I get it. You're probably wondering what the heck I'm thinking. Just go get another job. But stick with me, because what I'm about to share with you might change the way you look at starting over. This is my first video on this channel, so I want to give you a little backstory. In 2017, at 23 years old, I started a Mac Tools franchise that I owned and operated. I had some success, even making it through one of the most difficult times the economy has went through in recent years. But I lost my passion, and I was missing precious time with my family. And to no fault other than my own, it eventually began to fail. After shutting down my business, I tried various side jobs, but eventually had to go back to work for financial stability. And it was at this time I really felt like the biggest failure, because I couldn't provide for my family the same way that I had for the past 6 years. But eventually, I began to accept what I had to do. But more importantly, I began to accept that my failure was a great learning experience. So I chose what I knew best. I went back to work at a Ford dealership as a technician. And throughout the last year, I realized that I was continuing to struggle financially due to the implications of shutting down my business. I felt so stuck. Like any choice I made, I was just continuing to fail. And like any provider can relate, the weight of failing your family just hurts your soul. So that brings us to where we are now. Just a couple months ago, I was laid off from my job as a technician. I was the last person hired, so when things slowed down for the winter season, they let me go. I mean, I really enjoyed having time with my family through the holiday, but when the beginning of the year came around, I just felt like I needed to be setting new goals for myself. And then I had this moment of reflection when I thought about just having my freedom back and being able to choose how I spent my time. And it felt like such a relief to me. Thinking back to the things I learned from running my business and my desire to have an impact on other people, I was thinking one thing. I want to start another business. I have decided I want to be a full-time YouTube creator, and my brand will be Seymour. My first company was Seymour Tools. So naturally, I want my brand to be Seymour because it reminds me to focus on the vision that I had when I started. My hopes with Seymour are not only to regain my freedom, but also to show you that it doesn't matter how old you are or how many times you failed, that you can get back up and you can start over. When you focus on the vision you have for your life, you will see more growth. You will see more change. You will see more positivity. You will see more of what success means to you. You will see your dreams become reality. Trust your vision and take action. The goals I have for my channels are to inspire others to create their own vision. Through my various car builds, fixing machines, different projects, talking business, and spending time with my family. On this channel, I will be spending a lot of time working on my dad's property. It's been an ongoing project over the last couple years. I'll also be showing you behind the scenes of my business on my main channel, Seymour Media. It'll be all about car builds, challenges, and other automotive topics that I find exciting. I'm sure you're thinking about telling me why I won't succeed, but that's all right. You know why? Because I've failed many times, and the biggest failure is not trying. I've already been thinking about doing this for the past 3 years, so nothing anyone says or does is gonna change the vision that I have for myself and my brand. You know, one thing I've learned through all of this, it's not about what happens to you, but how you react to it. It's easy to feel like a failure when things don't go as planned, but now I know setbacks are just part of the journey. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering how I plan to survive financially. I do have some cars that I plan on selling to keep some money coming in, but that won't last forever. So if you're on a similar journey, or you just want to watch me rebuild and figure things out as I go, hit that subscribe button. Tell me your story in the comments below, and let's grow together. Until next time, never stop dreaming, trust your vision, and you too will see more.